For this lesson, go up to the word File on the pull-down menu and go down to our favorite place, Bridge. Go ahead and open up 0008NEF. If it does not say white balance daylight, go ahead and change that to daylight, and then go ahead and open it. I am going to double-click on the hand tool, which will blow it up a little bit bigger so we can see it, but I want to select the fungus. Now, we have talked selection, haven't we? We have gotten into some of our different tools. We have talked about lassos and rectangles and all kinds of fun things, but we haven't talked about making something called a quick mask. The quick mask tool is located right underneath your foreground and background colors, right down here. Now, if I click it, look at the tab on the upper left. It says 0008.NEF, but now it has the word quick mask next to it. Click it again, it goes off. Use the letter Q to toggle it. So what exactly is a quick mask? A quick mask is not a bunch of dotted lines, which we call a crawling ant marquee. It's painting. You literally paint the mask, which becomes the selection. So if I pick up my paintbrush tool right here, make sure your colors down here are black and white. And the easiest way to do that is just press the letter D on your keyboard, default colors. Press the letter X, you reverse them. What I want to do is select the fungus. Now, I'm not in quick mask mode right now. And if I come over here, I'm going to paint it. Not what I want to do. So I'm going to press undo, my favorite key in the whole world. Let's go up here to this button. And in here, we have a size and hardness for our brush. Now, don't worry about the size. We can actually control that very easily with the left and right bracket keys. We can do the same thing with hardness, but let's go ahead and set that now. I don't want a hard edge. I'm going to put that at about 50%, somewhere generally around there. Now, I'm going to come over here, click somewhere to kind of close that out again. We know if I paint, that's what I'm going to get. Click the mask button down here. Quick mask is on. Now watch what happens. I'm painting with color. The paint actually represents either the masked area or the selection area. I'll show you how you change that in a second. You go, oops, I selected too much. Press the letter X on your keyboard and go to white and take it out. I find this a whole lot easier in most cases. I went back to black, then trying to do it with a lasso tool or something else. It's one of those things where no one tool really seems to be able to give you what you want. You tried all kinds of ways to do it, and it's just not doing it for you. And this one, I'm going to use my left and right bracket keys to lower the brush size. Come down here. All you're doing is painting. Not always the best, but I do like this in a lot of circumstances. It does really get the job done. Let's say we think we're doing okay. So we come over here and click the button again or press the letter Q. And you can see it's starting to make a selection. You say, boy, you sure missed a big spot in there, didn't you? I'm going to press Q again, come back over here and paint it back in. And press the letter Q again, get a good idea of what I got. You say, well, Andy, that red is kind of hard to see, and maybe you need a different color. Or, you know what I noticed? You're painting the masked area. You told me you wanted the fungus selected. Yet you've selected, in a sense, everything but the fungus. You've masked it out. Double click on this tool down here. Watch. I want the color to be the selected area. Red, it's okay, but you can change it to something else if you want to. And you can increase the opacity if you're having a difficult time seeing where it is. When you're working with Quick Mask, you're making a selection. Once you've made the selection and come back into the real world, like right here, you can use other tools. For example, I've still got a little spot right there, but I don't want to go back. I want to go over here. I'm going to pick up my lasso tool. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hold down the Alt key. I'm going to take that spot out. Selection will make or break you in the world of Photoshop. It's a keystone skill.